Good morning, it's Thursday, June the 26th, and you're watching AGORACOM TV. I'm your host, Paul Kondakos. AGORACOM TV is a daily, fast-paced, edgy show bringing you the best press releases at the open, along with the halt, so you can hopefully profit from them and potentially find your next great small cap investment. I've got 6 great press releases for you this morning. All of them are from the resource sector, all from the Canadian side. I have no U.S. stories to report on. And at this time, we've got one halt to report on in the second segment of our program. Without any further ado, let's get into it so we can get through all the news and get you back to trading. Top story I have for you, International Tower Hill Mines Limited trades on the TSX Venture under the symbol ITH and also on the AMEX under the symbol THM, and for our European friends on the Frankfurt under the symbol IW9. The company is announcing initial drill results from the 2008 resource expansion program on its Living Good gold project in Alaska. The company has received final results from 7 of the 19 holes drilled to date that are part of this year's 150-hole, 45,000-meter drill program. Highlights from the program include, we've got a big number for you, 203 meters of 1.37 grams per ton of gold, which includes 30.5 meters of 4.1 grams per ton of gold. In hole number 7, we've got 59 meters of 1.96 grams per ton of gold, and included within that we've got 4.6 meters of 13.7 grams per ton of gold. And finally, I've got 66 meters of 1.6 grams per ton of gold. So great numbers coming from the company. A little bit about International Tower Hills Mines Limited. They're a resource exploration company focused in Alaska and Nevada, which controls a number of exploration projects representing a spectrum of early stage to advanced gold and base metal discoveries. Companies last at $1.25 off their 52-week high of $3.10. Moving on, we've got Temex Resources Corp. and GoldenEye. Temex trades on the venture under the symbol TME and also on the Frankfurt under the symbol TQ1. Disclaimer time, Temex is an AGORACOM client. As always, do your due diligence on each one of the companies you see on the program. What we have coming from the company is that they've announced the results from a diamond drill program which was recently completed on the Juby North joint venture property, which is located in Ontario. They've recently done 10 holes for a 2,000-meter drill program, bringing the total program to 17 holes and 3,200 meters drilled. Highlights from the program include 1.26 grams per ton of gold over 62 meters, and that includes 2.47 grams per ton of gold over 22.3 meters and 5.43 grams per ton of gold over 3.65 meters. The company has also announced that the Phase 3 field program is recommended to begin in late September. A little bit about Temex. They are a precious metals focused company with additional interest in diamonds. The company's last at 57 cents off the 52-week high of 98 cents. Moving on, Probe Mines Limited trades on the TSX Venture under the symbol PRB. Once again, disclaimer time, they are an AGORACOM client. Today, the company has announced that a total of 9 holes have been completed on the company's 100% owned Victory project in the McFalds Lake area. McFalds Lake, as most of you know, is what hosts the Noront discovery, which happened a few months ago, and it's been a Bay Street darling ever since. Now, back to Probe Mines. They intersected a 30-meter horizon of coarse-grained, sulfide mineralized ultramafic intrusive rock. Now, the presence of this sulfide mineralized ultramafic intrusive is encouraging, as it represents a potential nickel-copper PGE host. PGE is Platinum Group Elements host. And that's very similar to the deposit that Noront announced several months ago. Owing to the drill results, Probe is now planning further geophysics in the area to better define the mineralized horizon in advance of continued drilling. Now, a little bit about Probe Mines. Probe Mines is a Canadian base and precious metal exploration company with a portfolio of highly prospective mineral properties. The company is currently focused on the McFalds Lake area, where it owns 931 claims covering almost 15,000 hectares. This includes a 100% interest in McFalls West project, comprised of 12 claims or 192 hectares, situated less than 450 meters from the site of Norront's significant new nickel-copper discovery, representing one of the closest properties to the discovery. So that's good news for anybody that's holding Probe. They're one of the closest properties to the Norront discovery. Probe Mines is last at 58 cents off their 52-week high of $1.55. Moving on to Sunridge Gold Corp, trades on the venture under the symbol SGC. The company is announcing their recent assay results from their diamond drill holes from their ongoing drill program at the Embadoro zinc copper gold VMS deposit in Eritrea. The current drill program has successfully intersected large intervals of zinc and copper mineralization. Highlights from the program include 22 meters grading 1.1% copper. We've got 40 meters grading 1.16% copper, 42 meters grading 4.5% zinc, 89 meters grading 3.2% zinc, and 67 meters grading 2.5% zinc. So great numbers coming from the company. A little bit about Sunridge. They're a mineral exploration company focused on the acquisition, exploration, discovery, and development of precious and base metal projects. They're last at 81 cents off their 52-week high of $2.30. Moving on, Premier Gold Mines Limited trades on the TSX under the symbol PG. Drilling in the central part of the Cayley zone has returned gold intersections well in excess of 100 meters. So highlights from the ongoing drill program include 1.32 grams per ton of gold across 191 meters, 2.16 grams per ton of gold across 92 meters, 1.47 grams per ton of gold across 162 meters, and last but not least, 1.15 grams per ton of gold across 140 meters. A little bit about Premier Gold Mines. They're a fully financed Canadian-based mineral exploration and development company with several projects and deposits in northwestern Ontario and a joint venture in Mexico. Companies last at $2.40 off their 52-week high of $3.09. Last but not least, Greencastle Resources trades on the venture under the symbol BGN. They're announcing that a new well has been drilled at the Primate, Saskatchewan. They've also indicated that development continues at the Primate section in west central Saskatchewan, where Greencastle holds a gross overriding royalty after making the heavy oil discovery in 2003. Recently, the project operator completed a new well, which has now commenced production. So the Primate section now has 11 producing heavy oil wells and 2 gas wells. Greencastle's revenue, which is derived from the royalty on production, has continued to improve since the beginning of the year, and now they've announced that they've hit a record royalty payment. Until now, Greencastle's monthly royalty revenue has increased from about $170,000 in January to a record $270,000 in April. A little bit about the company. Greencastle Resources is a diversified resource company with interests in gold, uranium, oil, and gas exploration with strategic investments in other resource companies. So anybody that's interested in the resource sector, this is a well-diversified company. They've got the oil and they've got the precious metals. The company is last at 49 cents. Off their 52-week high of 62 cents. And that's a wrap for the great press release of the day. Moving on to our next segment, halts of the day. I've only got one halt to report on. Golden Tag Resources trades on the TSX Venture under the symbol GOG. They've been halted pending news. That's a wrap for today. I'm your host, Paul Kandakos. Make sure you tune in again tomorrow. We've got more great press releases and halts at the open for you.